What is good? We're back with some more Wuthering Waves. What's going on here? What to say? What the what? What the what, bro? Like, that's exactly what I was about to say. I know I haven't said it in like a minute, so I gotta say it now. I hope you guys are having a good day because I know I am. Amazing. Um. So that definitely wasn't a main quest that we did.
How did it go? Anyone hurt? Phew. You're still in one piece.
Of course I am.
Okay. Anything new about the tokens?
I feel like I was supposed to look into something in this game and I forgot what it was.
So those Fraxidus goons are here in Jinjo now? Things are more serious than I thought. Beats me. I've only ran into some bozos before. Those wackos are hell-bent on making their own resonators. Said there's no right or wrong when it comes to resonance powers, and everyone should have the right to them.
They use mechanical manipulation to integrate parts of tacit discords into human bodies, seeking power with such gruesome acts. I cannot bring myself to understand them.
That Scar guy you mentioned sounds like he's on a whole other level.
I really whip him like that.
It seems he didn't intend to kill us. I would even say he was pulling his punches. I don't know what he wants from us. But Madam Magistrate may have intended to hint something by letting us run into him.
I still can't wrap my head around what happened in that village. I went over the files. That case is ancient. It was dealt with and archived way before our current magistrate took office.
What happened to the village in the end?
Don't worry. The crooks were brought to justice and most of the villagers were relocated to new settlements. But I didn't find anything in the files about that little girl you mentioned.
So Scar really did take her away. If only we could capture him.
I'm so lost. Why did Madam Magistrate point you to Chi-Chi Village anyway? What did she want to tell you with that?
And that Scar went there to tamper with the site and mislead you with fake clues. You mean? The Fraxidus was planning to tell you something about what had happened in that village. Then our magistrate intercepted by leading you there before they could? Madam Magistrate knew they were going to lure you to the village. And she knew they weren't planning to kill you. Her token was a warning that the Fraxidus had their eyes on you.
How so?
I don't even know what
Think she's got
Wakey
someone
is,
looking out for you?
so I can't even say that one.
Or maybe she prepared other means of protection. What's the matter, Rover? The legendary figure who changed Jinjo's history? A looming war with the resurrecting Threnodian, and the Fraxidus acting in the shadows. If all of these have something to do with your true identity, then who exactly are you?
I'm not
Think of
accept
it.
anything with
The
okay.
sundial's the last token we need to work out.
Mr. Mortefi said it's an intricate puzzle box. Madam Magistrate might have hid her real message inside. Yes, it's the South, represented by the vermilion bird, one of the 4 symbols. Now we have the Shichen of Wei and vermilion bird. We should be able to solve the puzzle.
So, Rover, you gonna try it now?
Symbols on the larger disc represent time, and we need to align the correct symbol with this pointer. It should be...
I have no clue. I'm not gonna lie.
It's working. And now? Symbols on the smaller disc represent direction, and we need to align the correct symbol with this pointer. It should be... We have Tealong of the East, White Tiger of the West, Vermilion Bird of the South, and Black Tortoise of the North. According to the clues we've gathered,
It should be. I don't know.
It's not working.
Dang, my water bottle's over there. Darn. I gotta get it like a...
Wow, you really solved it. Wait, I
Okay.
don't think it's something we're
Well,
allowed
I
to
don't
see.
think it's something.
Quick, Yang Yang! We should turn around.
Yeah, like we solved it
Come on,
together, bro.
Just go ahead and see
Where
what's
is
written
my water
inside.
bottle? I have to go find my water bottle, but it's not... Every time I start this game, it's either I forget my charger or my water bottle. I don't understand. What is wrong with you, Wasted?
I see. The grand libraries in Huanglong are renowned for their vast databases, holding valuable information about the regions they represent. Their exact locations are kept confidential, but it is believed they hold answers to all questions one could ask. The grand libraries are vital for Huanglong's data security, managed by the regional sentinels, accessible only to the magistrates. They're rarely open to the public.
Kind of like a big piggy bank inside the city hall, data-wise.
Yes, you will find the most comprehensive and accurate information there. Rover, if you need to visit the Grand Library in Jinzhou to find out who you are, I think it suggests 2 things. First, there is a strong link between your past and Jinzhou's history. Second, you must be a really significant person.
So you're super important to Jinzhou, maybe even all of Huanglong.
Pretty much.
Wow. I think we stumbled upon a real big shot when we didn't even know it.
You don't gotta glaze so much, that's all I'm saying. The glazing's a little
What's the
unnecessary.
matter, Rover?
ladies.
Something wrong with the sundial?
Yeah, stop fucking glazing.
It is Jinzhou's political center, and it's also located at the city center, if that's what you mean. The city hall was built when Jinzhou was established. It's a popular landmark for locals giving directions. Why do you ask, Rover?
See? What did I say? Covert ops. Real confidential stuff going on. Come on, Yang Yang. It's just a one-on-one meeting with Madam Magistrate. What's the worst that could happen? Relax, relax. Hey, are you really trying to stress her out?
I'm me. I'm him. Big me.
Guess you're right.
I just keep
Still.
accidentally clicking that.
Please be careful. We'll be waiting for you.
I know you will. You guys can't do anything else but wait. Act the fool! What is that? What's synthesizer? There's probably an easier way up, but that parkour. Can you stop? I think I can get up there. Alright, that's not right. Aha! It's made my job easier. Boy thought he's going. They thought they were gonna stop me. Wasted saw of shit, guys. I need to understand that. Clashing blades. Solo. I never need no help.
As I expected. That must be the entrance to the data. Part of the building is submerged. I should be able to find a hidden path underwater. It seems I have a puzzle to solve. I see. The control panel here does look like a musical instrument, so to gain access to the database, I will need to recover the 5 missing notes stored on those sonodiscs. What is that sound coming from behind the symphodi? This must be one of the missing notes. Now, how do I
This is how you connect it. Like, no one's stupid, bro.
Part of the score holder just lit up, as I expect the bell just raised out of the water. So that's what it meant by having the bells guide my path. A new walkway has shown up. I must have solved the first puzzle. It seems I will need to look for more sonodiscs in there.
Can he not swim?
Tacit discords? Inside the city hall? No, they are not real. They must be some kind of digital simulation. It seems they are the guards here. Interesting how I'm not hearing sirens, despite having destroyed every one of them. I suppose it's telling me where I can find the next sonodisc. I think that sound. It's coming from the west. This is the second sonodisc. I should bring it to the symphodi.
This is fairly easy.
The water level just dropped again. There's another 2 drums, one in the east and another in the west. I may find more sonodiscs down there. So this is the right way to go. I am being fed just enough information to work out the puzzle. This does look like mismatch.
It's not really a hard puzzle. You know, Castlevania has harder puzzles. Castlevania's puzzle is cooking me.
Guess I'll go check on it before I leave. Just to be safe. Another bell just rose up from the water, but it's still locked. I'll need to connect the passageways first. The music I just heard, it must be the sonodisc.
I didn't hear any fucking music.
Here it is. Time to deal with the guards.
Whoa.
Jinzhou City Hall is the political hub, while the Grand Library holds vital data. Considering how I just took out all those guards, this place is oddly underprotected. If my guess is correct, then I've retrieved the 3rd sonodisc. Time to head back.
That was close.
Another platform. The bells will lead my path. Huh. I'll go work out the passageways. This feeling. I'm being watched. Must be another sonodisc. This is the 4th missing note. Almost there.
Something over there then. And whoever's watching me can get it too, alright? The last note. Oh, boss fight down there too.
Now the water is all gone. One last note to go.
Let's go. Who is
This
it?
is the last one. They've prepared quite the welcome for me.
Let me be your blade.
One with the sounds. No hesitation. Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. I have the last sauna disc ready. Time to go back to the Symphony.
I could have ran up there. I could have ran up there. I didn't need this elevator.
Now I should have access to the database. So this is the Grand Library. It's said to hold the answers to every question imaginable. I'm not seeing anyone here. I guess the magistrate is yet to arrive. Well, it wouldn't hurt to browse the archives for a bit as I wait for her to show up.
Thank you for leading the way, Rover.
I know that's not fucking
What a
Scar.
magnificent place to
I
set
know that's
foot.
not. Alright, go on, Scar.
Extensive, exhaustive.
Wanna do this right now?
Oh, how I want to carve the place inside out and blow it all to shreds.
Let's fight then.
Thought you'd seem a bit more surprised. I wonder why. So you've laid a trap for me. Interesting. Do you really think you can trap me here?
You will not escape.
What a shame I can't stay and play with you a bit longer.
You gonna really run?
Till we meet again.
You thought you was hot stuff seconds ago. Go, get in there.
Going anywhere.
Pressure him. Let me in this fight, bro. Thank you. Tired of you, bro.
Administering first aid.
Okay, he can do what I can do.
One with the sounds.
Acceptable damage.
Strike from the shadows.
Dodge that shit. You saw me dodge that shit. You saw me dodge that shit. These are just straight instinctive dodges. On that ass.
No hesitation. One with the sounds.
Transmitting
Swift and resolute.
Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute.
That damage is crazy.
I sense your weakness.
No, you don't.
End has come.
Oh, he dodged that shit. He dodged that. All right, all right.
Let me be your blade.
Yeah, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted the whole time. The whole game. Exactly what I wanted.
One with the sounds. One more time.
Endless reverberation.
Get on that ass.
Strike from the shadows.
Leave it to me.
One with the sounds.
Ah! Ah! I'm ready for round 2. You want to throw round 2, round 3? I don't know. I don't care how many rounds you go. I'm gonna whoop you the same way. What is that? What is that? What is this? Bro, what in the world is this?
Did you just offer yourself up to be my prey? Now, it's just the two of us. Stow away that irrational anger of yours. I just have a friendly reminder for you. Seeing is not always believing. Why are you so sure they told you the truth? Don't jump to conclusions so soon. So stubborn. Why can't you place some of that trust in me? Or do I have
The
to
Dodgers are coming in clutch.
to make you behave for once?
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. He's put a little pressure on me.
Sense your weakness. No hesitation. One with the sounds. Strike in the shadows.
Storm, hear my command.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us.
I just wasted that.
Immense healing. Verity shines.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds.
That doesn't look good. On that ass.
Let me be your blade.
Shit. Land. What is that? What's that? 600 damage. God dang. Get out of that. I gotta collide with that attack.
One with the sounds. I sense your weakness.
Let the winds roar.
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
Still nothing to me. He can have all the levels he wants. He's still nothing to me. Dodge it. Still nothing to me. You can have all the transformations you want. You can have all the help you want. You're nothing. You're nothing. Got packed up the same way, boy. Yeah, fall to the ground. You supposed to be Scar. You supposed to be Big Scar.
So you knew I was following you all along, huh? My Elysium only breaks under coordinated attacks from both sides. I can never get rid of all these pesky little helpers around you, can I? So you've joined hands against me with Miss Magistrate here. It does hurt my feelings, you know? You're always so popular.
Are you all right, Rover?
Of course he is. How could I ever have the heart to hurt him? Consider my moment of failure a gift of sincerity, Rover. I trust you haven't forgotten our conversation earlier. Choose me. I'll tell you everything you want. I see. So she made the move before I could, and told you all of it already. Then as the winners, would you be so kind as to tell me how you set me up?
Now I have retrieved the magistrate's message for me from the puzzle box. But it only points me to the Grand Library. There's no meeting time. Something... I've solved the puzzle. The discs have been rotated, and the two symbols are now glowing. With this glowing light, a shadow is cast onto two other symbols. The black tortoise of the north to the city hall. And the time reads, the Sitchin of Cho, in the wee hours of the morning.
It's been 3 days. We both made it on time. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Jinshi. It brings me great joy to see you, Rover. An emergency forced me to leave, and I only had the time to prepare some tokens for you. Please pardon my lack of hospitality. Yes, the Sentinel of Jinzhou is currently absent. Sentinels guide and guard humanity as a symbol of our civilization. When a region's sentinel goes absent, chaos is bound to ensue. As this news could lead to civil unrest, please keep it a secret. Jinzhou's sentinel Jue is being held captive by the Fraxidus. I had to postpone our meeting and put all my effort into finding its whereabouts. Yes, our thoughts are connected, to a certain degree. I can sense his memories, feelings, and surroundings, though not very clearly. Unfortunately, I haven't. I can feel Jue is in danger. The good news is I have figured out the culprit behind all of this. Precisely. The Fraxidus plans to advance another lament.
Now there's another
and cause
person.
disasters worldwide. Overseer Scar had several objectives upon infiltrating Jinzhou. To track you
Good
down,
water.
to test your strengths, and to make you join their cause. To abduct Jue and to resurrect the Trinodian in advance. They must have discovered your value, likely from one of Jue's prophecies. If you join them, they'll gain significant power. Should you refuse to join, the Fraxidus will likely want to eliminate you, so you don't get in their way. I have a plan to apprehend Scar. Once we capture him, the Fraxidus won't be that much of a threat to you for the time being. If you are willing to lend us a hand, I will ensure your safety during our cooperation.
Yeah, I'm just trying to fight Scar again. Or let me fight again. That was awesome.
You seem to have already gathered a lot from the tokens. Impressive, Rover. The threat Jinzhou is facing is far worse than meets the eye. One of the Trinodians will soon be reawakened. They are the enemies of human civilizations, born from the dark side of our collective consciousness. We must defeat them to protect all of humanity. We have been doing our best to prevent the disaster, but the Fraxidus is accelerating the Trinodians' revival. Indeed, you have defeated the Crownless and absorbed its echo with your bare hands. It is the tacit discord that embodies the concept of warfare. Resentment of the fallen, fright of the ignoble, those are the emotions that lay ground for its birth. The Crownless is a tacit discord that possesses powers from the reviving Trinodian. Jinzhou is a border city with an unbreakable will and a strong spirit of resistance. However, we also fear the constant wars and loss of life, and the Trinodian can prey on that. You, however, you were able to defeat and absorb a Trinodian-related tacit discord with your bare hands and resonate with other TDs. Meanwhile, Huanglong's records mention a hero with similar powers who saved our nation during the Trinodian War. He is mentioned in literature dating back to Jinzhou's establishment. To uncover your true identity, this could be a helpful lead to pursue. Yes, based on my own deduction and the prophecies of Jue. You mean the unfinished statue of Jue? I see. Do you mind letting me know what you remembered? Since it's related to our sentinel, I might be able to help. memories of which you speak. As I mentioned earlier, I can resonate with Jue, our sentinel. Your recollections, they align with what I've witnessed in Jue's memories. Yes, I do remember seeing something similar. I believe it had truly happened in the past. In other words, you may be the person mentioned in our records.
Records?
The unwavering presence by our sentinel's side, bonded by an unbreakable trust. Resonators tend to live a longer lifespan, but it is indeed unprecedented to live hundreds of years without any sign of aging. So many mysteries about you remain unsolved, and your age is just one of the unknowns. Sorry, but I don't know. Jue's last piece of information pointed to the Northfall Barrens, where you should find the Threnodian. I pray you will find your answers
I'm about to
there.
fight one of these Threnodian things.
The Threnodian is resurrecting, and our nation is in grave danger.
Yeah, I'll pack his ass up.
This reminds me of the Threnodian War all too much. Perhaps this has something to do with your mysterious appearance in Jinzhou.
Either way, I'll pack his
Not
ass up.
really. I don't plan to believe in a hero showing up out of nowhere and protecting us. I'm just presenting whatever lead I have about your past, as I know it is troubling you. I want to help you, and that is all there is to it. Thank you for considering lending us a hand. Your help is much appreciated. But please, do not feel obligated because of the information I shared. They are my people, and the responsibility to keep them safe should fall on no one else but my own shoulders. I am saying this because I have faith in my abilities, and even more so in the bravery of Jinzhou's soldiers and our people. You deserve to make your own decision about this after uncovering your true identity. I appreciate everything you've done for us during the past few days, and perhaps even longer ago. Once it all settles, I am ready to accommodate and assist in whatever future decision you make. You can leave Jinzhou, or the entire Huanglong if you wish. If you ever need me again, you need only ask. Let's keep this a secret between the two of us. How does that sound? Scar, you are now under arrest for committing multiple felonies in Huanglong. Do you have anything to say?
What do I want to say, huh?
He's about to escape.
Well, I'd love to tell you another story. I guess that's not what you want to hear.
He's literally about to escape.
Let's cut to the chase, Madam Magistrate. I'm getting bored already.
Very well. You will answer only our questions from now on.
Sure, why not? What do you want to know? The Threnodians. They hold the key to our ideal. Together, they will bring us the promised true lament. And we will embrace the new world that is bound to come. Sure, why not? What do you want to know? What is the lament? Disaster? Curse? Some kind of punishment? People only see the surface.
Yeah, you seeing two
The
things, I
lament
see.
brings death, destruction, and countless reverberations.
How does that help?
Reverberations that will be reflected, overlapped, and interwoven during the lament. They will be our salvation. The only path to a new
Oh,
life form
okay.
and a new civilization.
So we got another
Sure,
insane guy here.
why
Okay,
not?
because that's insane that you just said that. Like it was okay to say. We're done.
You kidnapped Jue and revived the Threnodian, accelerating the next lament.
Now I gotta go pack that up.
Enough that you are the enemy of Jinzhou and all humanity. Stop dreaming you can force Rover to join you. He is our honored guest, and I will not allow any harm to come his way.
Whoever's the voice actor for Jinshi
How
or Jinhee,
confident you sound. As the Threnodian's resurrection approaches,
Jinshi.
Jinzhou is barely
Jinzhou.
holding on. How much longer do you think you can keep up this facade?
Thank you for your concern.
Jinshi.
We have crushed your
Jinshi?
schemes once, and we can do it again.
Jinshi.
I have one last
Is
question
it
for
Jinshi?
you. Abducting Jue,
Jinshi.
stalking
Jinshi.
Rover,
I can't say it.
and setting up an ambush in Cheecher village. You couldn't have accomplished that all on your own.
Unless I'm not the only overseer in
In
Jinzhou,
Jinzhou.
right?
Haha. Bro has no emotion on this. There he goes.
I have answered all your questions with full honesty. I don't mind you knowing because it won't make any difference.
Yeah, well,
you
your
can
pack.
try to stop us with
Is he gonna
all
break
you
out?
have, but it's too late to change the course of history. Now, I have one question for you. You seem convinced we caused the disappearance of Jue. What if I told you there was more to it? Would you be curious?
About Jue. What else do you know?
Come closer and I'll tell you, Madam Magistrate. It's a secret for your ears only.
It's about me.
How dare you? Madam Magistrate,
It's about me. I think I killed her girl. Whatever it is. If she looks at me, it's definitely about me.
It can't be.
Shocked, aren't you? But there's more. What if I told you your sentinel had made this prophecy a long, long time ago? Your all-seeing sentinel abandons you now, of all times. Need I say more?
It's either the Sentinel is a Therodian, whatever.
Adding a touch of extra fuel to the fire that will soon consume all.
Something's not right.
Care for a wager? I know you've been searching for answers about your past, and I've got news for you.
watch out!
You are one of us, the Black Lambs, and you have been chosen to join us, ushering in the new world. Once you discover what you really are, you will come to us with no hesitation. The Fraxidus awaits your arrival with open arms, and I look forward to that day in sincere anticipation.
Not gonna lie, the story got a bit serious now, so I'm
Sorry,
locked in.
Rover. What he mentioned about our sentinel is highly sensitive. I cannot disclose it yet. Not before verifying it myself. Is it a ploy to create distrust among us? Or... I must first find our sentinel to uncover the truth. Jue is the guardian sentinel of Jinzhou. It is responsible for assisting Jinzhou's magistrate in administrative affairs, while I am the final decision maker. Without the assistance of Jue, I cannot guarantee I am always making the best choices for my people. Jue can predict the future, and up to this point, every one of its prophecies have been proven true. While justice may not be universally agreed upon, its decisions have consistently served the best interests of Huanglong. For that, I suppose we will have to talk to it in person to find out. In addition, Rover, Jue once told me to deliver a message to you, to the Awakened One. When raindrops fall upstream, please head to the Northfall Barrens and seek General Jian of the Midnight Rangers. I suppose so. General Jian is currently battling another TD outbreak in the Northfall Barrens, which will also serve as our front line against the Threnodian. But the ongoing war has made it a very dangerous place to go.
I'm dangerous myself.
Since you won't need to go there right now, not until when the raindrops fall upstream. I know you're here for clues about your true identity. And I don't want you to leave the city empty-handed. Have you heard about the Black Shores, Rover? It's an organization shrouded in mystery, with a secretive membership process, and members who usually keep their identities
I'm gonna upgrade myself to level 40.
Upon your awakening, one of their members discreetly contacted me to gather information about you. But please don't worry. The Black Shores developed a special lament prediction system and has established partnerships with countries worldwide. While operating in secrecy, they are not an extremist group like the Fraxidus. They have been monitoring the situation in Jinzhou to provide assistance when needed. Thanks to their extra help, my meeting with you went smoothly. This Blake Bloom is their symbol. The Black Shores members usually wear it on their person. Rover, after the recent series of events, I trust you have gained a general. Before you fell into that deep slumber, you likely played a significant role in important historical events, shaping the course of history, and ultimately, I suppose it is up to you to discover the final definitive answer for yourself. This photo is yours to keep. I will return with Jue shortly, and the Black Shores may be worth your try during this time. Rover, are you all right? I see. The Black Shores must have a deep connection to your past. Since you are likely being closely monitored by the Fraxidus now, I suggest keeping an eye out for the Black Shore members. They could prove to be your valuable allies. I'll do my best to find Jue and tell you everything I learned from it once I return. This is my promise.
Alright.
Yes. Please leave it to me.
Alright. Gotta say, let me go. Don't you dare talk to me. I want to head for that battlefield. That's what I really want to do.
Sanhua.
I mean, this story's getting a bit dark now, I'm not gonna lie.
I will be going on a temporary leave. During my absence, please help me handle my responsibilities in Jinzhou.
Understood. Should I continue protecting that rover?
No need. Both Chanli and I will be away, and there will be more than enough paperwork for you to handle.
Is Lady Chongli leaving for the capital? Please pardon my intrusion, but he just faced an ambush in the Central Plains. What if...
Regarding that incident, we tried to warn him about the Fraxidus, but they were more cunning than we thought. If he runs into another powerful enemy like Scar, he'll eventually have to confront them on his own. Sanhua, you can place more trust in Rover and me.
I handle Scar, alright? I can handle whoever you throw at me.
I will. My lady, no matter what happens, my sword is always yours.
And I'm under level too. Like, I still handled him. And don't even say I didn't. Like, you've seen the dodges. You've seen the dodges.
Both the interrogation and my appointed meeting with Rover have already finished.
Scar only needed the two of you as his audience. We already knew what he wanted, and we let him have as much.
He decrypted every message we intended to convey. It's only proper you meet him in person, as the one who crafted those puzzles. Such intricate puzzles. I guess only Rover has the patience to solve them all.
No detail is too small. I'm sure he understands. Besides, not seeing the opponent heightens the thrill of the game.
Okay.
If everything goes according to the prophecies of Jue, I will meet him in person eventually. So, what did our captive from the Fraxidus tell you about Jue?
That Jue had predicted I will have to fight it one day. A fight that will shape Jinzhou's future.
Well, that is unexpected. But you don't seem all that surprised, do you?
Can't say I am. I had suspected as much from our previous conversations, and the message it left me, his words only confirmed it.
Where was it when you last sensed its presence?
It was in Mount Firmament. Unlike Jinzhou City, that mountain is still resting in stillness.
The place where the first people of Jinzhou lived, and where Jue first manifested before us humans. I see.
I'll find Jue and bring it back as soon as possible.
Our enemies could have planned it as a trap. We have a bigger goal to focus on, remember?
I understand. I will not let anything or anyone disrupt the peace in Jinzhou.
Would you let what you heard from Scar sway your determination?
No. He cannot ever turn me against Jue. If anything, his words only confirmed my theory. I am the magistrate of Jinzhou, appointed by the Sentinel itself. The prophecy speaks of a decisive incident for Jinzhou's future, where I will be a key player. The fight between me and Jue is only a precursor. My job remains unchanged. I will fulfill my duty as Jinzhou's magistrate with my own judgment.
Is that your final answer?
A single strand's neglect births mountainous upheaval. You taught me that, remember? The safest option is for me to go in person.
Very well. Since we are already mid-game, I will let you decide our next move. This time, I shall be a pawn in your hand. Remember, I will always stand by your side, in this crisis or any other.
Okay.
Am I a player or a mere pawn? I suppose there is no difference at this point. No matter what, I will do what I must.
She thinks she Obi-Wan. Like, relax. Act the 4. Acto 5. Alright. Oh, I'm almost leveled. Oh, wow. I'll save the rest. I should be able to. Well, let me use one more. I should be able to level up. Spend what's little left of this episode. I'm getting the mountains. Freaking. You know what I'm trying to do. And then just go right into the dialogue that we're obviously going to have to go right into. Wow. Wow! Should be able to make this, theoretically speaking. I should definitely make it. I never know if I'll ever need them, so I think that's one of them right over there. No, I was completely wrong. It worked out in the end. thought I almost fell off. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't almost fall off. I didn't think I almost fell off. Y'all distracted me. Okay. What is that? Alrighty. Gotta go inside.
I see. Yes. I can feel the tension in the streams. I'm worried something bad is gonna happen.
There you are, Rover.
The Academy has noted a concerning rise in tacit field activities. Please use caution when exiting the city. Remember to check your terminal signals and wear the Academy's protective suit correctly. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Now, I have experiments to run. Take care.
It's just Baija being Baija. She's a little awkward with showing care, but I think it's cute. Anyway, Rover, quick, tell us what happened. The Fraxidas again? Ugh, those jerks.
Jian the General, Jinsi the Magistrate, and Jue, Jinzhou Sentinel. Is there any kind of connection between them?
Connection? No idea. But I did hear General Jian used to be a military doctor.
Speaking of that, I think we'll need to start with a bit of Jinzhou's past. A storyteller near the theater once told us something like this.
The Honorable Madame Jinzi, our great magistrate of Jinzhou, was handpicked by Sentinel Jur. Her status as the Sentinel's appointed resonator is rare among all past magistrates. Our Jinzhou was leaderless for years until Jur finally chose her to be the next magistrate, and she answered the call. To further elaborate, we must start with the battle beneath the crescent. The Norfall Barons, scarred by countless wars, discarded weapons scattered like bones. Our soldiers had fought to reclaim the land for years, to no avail. Overthrax, the dreadful Threnodian monster, fed on the frequencies of weapons, turning our fallen soldiers into deadly tacit discords. General of the Midnight Rangers, Geshu Lin, bravely rose to confront the threat. As Twin Moons aligned, General Geshu Lin vowed to vanquish evil, raising his blade against the blood-red crescent that foretold destruction. His sword blazed with black flames,
laying waste to all who dared stand in his way.
That looks like
Victory seemed
Show.
certain.
Yo, is Show in this universe? Flames? Show? Come on.
The retroact rain began to fall. Raindrops fell upwards as in the past. Monsters raged. Loyal souls fell to blood-soaked sands. Infernal carnage. Issuing his last command, Geshulin demanded all soldiers stand firm no matter what happened. Sacrificing his body to the black flames for power, Geshulin charged at the Overthrax with all his might. And he was never seen again. After the fall of their leader, the remaining soldiers despaired until the deafening roar of Qinlong struck like lightning. A lone youth bravely stood up to lead a hard-won retreat. After the battle, that young man who tamed the wind ascended to fame, becoming the new general of the Midnight Rangers, selected by Sentinel Jur. On the other hand, General Geshu was blamed for the massive losses that occurred under his command, earning him a notorious reputation in Huanlong. That battle struck us hard, but our sentinel rose from its long slumber to select a new magistrate who guide us into the future. Despite the previous disaster, Jinzhou was off to a promising start under our sentinel and the new magistrate's guidance. The people held hope for a better tomorrow.
Whoa! First time hearing about all that. Maybe the Sentinel had its own special ways of picking candidates.
Or maybe it is their incomprehensible ways that set these divine beings apart from us. Their thinking tends to be elusive to the average person.
Yeah, true. Wouldn't be surprised if Jue decided to make me the magistrate one day. Not gonna lie.
I understand your concern, Rover. Madame Jinshi was only a teenager, and she was suddenly selected to be the magistrate. It must have been so difficult for her. I remember people were skeptical when she first took office. Despite her achievements, many believed she lacked the necessary experience and authority in the political realm. People only showed their respect to Madame Jinshi because they trusted Jue's judgment.
Seriously, Lord Jue knows how to choose him. Our previous magistrates were all top-notch at running the show. And Madame Jinshi, she's already made the city a well-oiled machine in no time. I'd have a mental overclock just trying to keep up with all that paperwork. She was made for this. Now, what is that saying again? Real gold never loses its shine.
Rover, since you were asking about this, did you get clues from your past from Madame Jinshi?
The Black Shores? Doesn't ring a bell. Sounds like the name of a place, but I've never seen it on any map.
This flower. It's only a photo, and I can't tell where it came from with my ability. We're still in the dark about Fraxida's plans, and the Norfolk Barrens is too risky. The Black Shores seems to be our only option now, but if we are to look for them with only a photo of this flower, it's going to be difficult.
Since it's about flowers, we should go ask Grandma Lin.
Yes, Grandma Lin runs a flower shop. I'm sure she can give us some tips.
You're making me blush a little. Grandma Lin loves listening to storytellers. I think I saw her earlier. Let's go look for her.
She's right here. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode.